Now you got it.
Who had the ring at 35?
Nobody.
They should have gave you the ring.
Yeah, I agree, but you know, come with it, bro.
No, I'm just saying they should have done that.
Well, it's usually number 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 is him and Keyshawn, and him and Keyshawn are close friends, and that fight couldn't happen.
Hey, buddies.
Yes, sir.
So you played yourself, all right?
How I play myself, bro.
You could have got a ring. You could have had 2 like me right now.
I ain't gonna fight my brother.
See, that's the thing, man. Ain't no brothers in this thing.
You ain't got brothers, brother, but I got brothers.
I had one, but he ain't here no more, so it's like...
I'm just telling you how I look at it, bro.
So I don't get it. I bet you their plan is this, and this is it. He goes to 140, tries to claim it, then he'll probably go back down to 35, let Keyshawn go to 40 and do his thing at 40. And then Crawford's got his agenda. He's already on his way out soon, eventually. It's a little...
I got a question, though, bro. What do one man's plan or whatever you got to do with
Because
you?
it's not boxing.
It's boxing, yeah. It is
This
boxing.
ain't
I'm
boxing.
fighting you.
I'm
not fighting nobody else.
It is not the
I'm
truth.
fighting you.
But I understand, but it's not the essence of what we
The
did
essence
it for, what
of
we do.
shit
Do
is
it
boxing,
for.
bro. Boxing
This
is
is
me versus you, the best versus the best.
Bro,
That's what boxing
we
is.
can all kick it when we done, retired.
Bro,
we can
you
all
got
kick
the
it when we
Ring
at the Hall of
magazine
Fame
belts
type
right
stuff.
there on your shits right now, right? Are you
I
the best
earned
fighter
them.
at 140?
That I am.
So if that's the case, what are we talking about? Why are we talking about
Don't flip
anybody
it.
else?
Don't flip it.
No, I'm really asking.
You had opportunities to be
Why
the
are we
best
talking about
at-
anybody else? It's me
You
and
had
you.
the opportunity to be the best at 135.
Okay.
You ain't tend to do that because you got
How?
brothers.
My brothers, hold on, time out. Let's understand what you're saying. Keyshawn had one fight where he got the belt, right? Right?
At 35.
Yes.
Okay.
After that fight, he had.
But you get what I'm
how
saying,
long
right?
did he had a belt for?
Yeah.
No, you saying that I'm not fighting the best. I will fight anybody. But I'm just
But
saying.
not your brothers.
No, I'm not fighting somebody that I came up with.
And this is
Somebody I really been with, like on some real trenches. Me and this person, I'm not. Ain't no money in the world that's gonna make me do that, bro.
all right. So like, let's say that was.
But
the
I will
case,
fight
right?
you.
Let's say that was the case, and
You
then
the guy.
Y'all ain't gonna see no unifications at 40 if he tries to take mine, cause he buddy with.
And ain't you gonna beat me?
But I'm saying,
Ain't
no,
you gonna
this is
beat
how
me?
I'm saying it.
That's what we
This is how
have.
I'm saying.
If you gonna beat me,
No,
what are
I
we
know what
talking
I'm
about?
gonna do. I know what I'm
So
gonna do.
you gonna erase my name?
I know what I'm
from
going to do.
This 140.
Basically, what I'm trying to let you know
right?
is that boxing ain't gonna allow it.
But how boxing not gonna allow it?
It won't,
How?
cause now you facing me.
Oh shit! I'm so scared. I'm frightened. I'm scared for my life. I'm facing you. Ooh. That shit don't move me, bro. I can't wait to see you. I've been waiting on this. Yo, I don't know how you don't understand. I've been waiting on this moment forever. Like, it's been years and years for this moment right here. You gave me the opportunity. I appreciate you for that. But shit come with it.
The fight has already begun before the gloves are even on. Teófimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson are escalating a high-stakes fight into a full-fledged mental battle by exchanging sharp words before they exchange punches. Ego, disrespect, and confidence are conflicting fast, and the tension is growing with each remark. These days, it's not just about who prevails on fight night. It all comes down to who breaks first.
But I wasn't in your way. You came up to my weight.
Yeah,
You didn't have nobody at 35.
that's true. But you the guy, bro. You the guy. You 4 kings. You been the guy for
But
years.
you the guy
and
on the
years.
pound for pound.
I
I'm not.
agree. I agree. I understand.
So how am I the guy if you on the pound
but
for
you're the
pound?
guy, bro. You know you the guy, bro.
I'm Theo. Yes.
Yeah. You been the guy since, bro. You the guy. But I'm just telling you,
But I don't.
you're
see,
in my
that's the
way,
thing.
bro.
I don't carry it that way.
But you're in my way.
The mentality is never going
But
to
you're
be
in
that
my way. But you're in my way. So
No.
I gotta move you out my way. That's how I look at this.
Nope. No.
Ain't nobody taking food off my table. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I'll tell you this though, you bit more than you could chew,
It's cool. You can feel that way.
for sure.
But come fight night, you gonna realize this is a lot different than being on the outside than being inside of there.
As they all say,
Okay. I'm slow, right?
mentally.
Oh my God, mentally, okay. I'm talking about I'm slow in the boxing ring, right?
Mentally.
I'm talking about the boxing ring, what you was talking about. I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Okay, you gonna see.
An explanation that begins calmly soon becomes personal. One side maintains that there was no jealousy, outlining a timeline of opportunities and pushes that he believes changed the course of events. With obvious indifference, the other brushes it off. However, that dismissal only makes things more tense because it's obvious that the two men have different memories of those years, and those feelings are now surfacing just days before their fight.
So I had never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA, he got a silver medal. And,
nah, not during them times though,
and
bro.
The whole thing
not
was
during them times.
pushed.
I'm speaking on the times where I felt like you had a push start. You got the you used to be ahead of me far as like you was the code on Terrence Crawford card. I was underneath. Then you got the opportunity to fight with Lomachenko. And after that, I felt like I kind of got pushed more than you, and you felt some type of way about the way that I was pushed more than you when it came down to ESPN. I remember you saying a little comment with the ESPN only like black fighters and all that kind of stuff. And when you said that, I kind of felt like it was a shot at me. So I felt like it was a little bit of jealousy.
No, I just didn't give an F. That's all.
Cool.
Just didn't give an F about it at all.
Yeah, but when
We
you said in the
ended
comments,
up-
you said something there. It was something you said at that time.
From there, that edge only becomes more acute. Teofimo shifts the emphasis to pride and ownership after dismissing the past and displaying no interest in historical narratives. He perceives this as someone entering Shakur's lane at his weight and attempting to take what he has already claimed, rather than as Shakur's opportunity to rise. His tone eliminates any possibility of doubt because of this. He believes that this battle will end in one way or another because defending what he has created is essential and personal.
You feel that this is Shakur's time to lose, that you see this fight going two ways. Either you're going to make him quit or you're knocking him out. Are you standing by that?
Yeah, I'm a champion. He's coming to go with my weight division. He's trying to take over my stuff. This is my bread and butter. I stand on it, and I'm not going to allow anybody, anyone, not a single soul in this room take what I've worked so hard for.
Shakur is completely unmoved by the promise. He dismisses the talk of quitting as noise, the kind of arrogance he anticipates from someone in Teofimo's shoes. However, when it does register, it's called slow because that's when talk becomes misinterpreted. Shakur thinks that concept will influence Teofimo's strategy, and he is certain that assumption will be the one thing that fails on fight night.
Now, Shakur, you, judging by the recent CompuBox numbers, you're number one by a mile as far as fighters not landing any power punches on you. How do you feel when you hear a guy say he might not just stop you, but he might make you quit in the fight?
Make me quit is crazy. Like, I don't got no quit in me, but it's cool. He's supposed to feel that way. Like, he's supposed to say the things that he's saying. He's not saying nothing out of the ordinary or something that I didn't expect. Only thing that I kind of took away, he got on a podcast, I want to say he said that I was slow. And that's the part where I'm like, okay, he's going to be very surprised come fight night to where it's like, you really thought I was slow? Like, is that something like you put in your brain and thought it was about to come out there and work?
That mindset shows when the fight's difficulty comes up. Shakur doesn't downplay Teofimo, but he embraces it. Having crossed paths long before the spotlight, he knows exactly what he's up against, which is why he chose this matchup. For him, the bigger the challenge, the higher he rises.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that this is going to be a tough fight for you.
I mean, they absolutely right to have their opinion. I already know this guy's good. I done came up in the amateurs with him. I chose this for that reason. Like, I chose this because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to put myself in a situation to where I'm able to raise my game up to another level. So that was my whole purpose.
And Shakur breaks down exactly why he wanted this fight. Watching Teofimo against Barbosa, he saw more than skill. He saw showmanship, confidence, and flashes of brilliance that sparked a challenge in him. It wasn't just about beating a good fighter, it was about testing whether Teofimo could pull off the same magic against his style. Shakur doubts it, but that doubt is exactly what made him want the matchup in the first place.
You said after you watched his fight with Barbosa that you saw that he was on point and you went to your people, you said, I want this fight, make this fight happen. Why Teo?
Dog, honestly, that's why I'm saying about the version right now.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the last fight week with Times Square,
Yeah.
Teo was the guy who kind of sold the event. He put on a showmanship display come fight night. He looked real good in the ring. Did some Roy Jones like things. So that kind of excited me. Like that kind of brought like something out of me to where it's like, I want to go against that guy. That guy is that good, and let's see if he could be that good in front of my style. Can he do them same things in front of me? I don't believe it.
That challenge doesn't stop at the physical side either. Shakur is just as confident in the mental battle, predicting a moment where pressure turns into frustration. Once that happens, he believes the fight shifts completely because when his opponents start breaking mentally, that's when he moves in and takes control.
But I want to see.
Well, there have been questions, here and there about Teo's mental state, as far as the critics. And you are a type of guy, when you're in the ring, you take guys sometimes to a dark place. After a couple of rounds, you sort of break them. Do you think you're going to break him after a couple of rounds?
Yeah, I know I'm going to break him. I know it's going to be a certain point in that fight to where he's going to be mentally frustrated. And when he gets mentally frustrated,
Shakur may be focused on the mental edge, but Teofimo is ready to meet it head on. He frames this fight as a clash of equals, two fighters convinced no one can break their style or defense. Shakur wants the challenge, and Teofimo welcomes it just as fiercely, ready to push himself to the limit because that's what this fight and boxing itself demands.
that is where I'm going to attack.
What do you think, Teo, you have to do to combat his style? Because you're a guy who likes to analyze your opponent. You look for those openings and you capitalize on it, but you can't really fight like that with a guy with the style of Shakur. And you've said you may have to make this fight really rough. What do you mean by that?
I think that it's just two guys that believe that no one could get into their defense, no one could get into their offense, no one could actually get into their style. Stylistically, he believes he's the best, and I know I'm the best, and that's why we're getting to this point now. He wants to challenge himself. I'm here for it.
He frames this fight as more than just a matchup. It's a lesson for the next generation. Greatness isn't something you chase later in life. You go for it when the moment is right. With everything on the line, Shakur has more to gain. He has nothing to lose, and it all comes down to who wants it more. In the end, no matter the money or fame, you have to face the best. He goes on to explain why he stayed at 140 to face Shakur, highlighting the respect he has for him. While he admits he was focused on other plans and next steps, Shakur made the move to challenge him directly. That initiative, Teofimo says, shows ambition and a clear aim for greatness, and he respects that drive, even if it means facing the top guy head on. Even as Teofimo earns respect for his growth, Shakur keeps the focus sharp. He expects the best version of Teofimo to show up, the kind of fighter who rises when faced with a real challenge. But there's no ego in it. For Shakur, it's simple business. Teofimo is in his way, just as he's in Teofimo's, and both are chasing greatness, making this clash inevitable and high stakes. While Shakur focuses on the battle in front of him, Teofimo frames the challenge in a bigger picture. He isn't worried about the odds. Being underestimated or doubted fuels him. Respect comes from skill, love from dominance, and hate from true greatness. The critics and skeptics aren't obstacles. They're proof he's operating at the highest level. Every doubt a measure of how close he is to cementing his place among the best. And he doesn't flinch at the pound-for-pound conversation. Shakur's placement doesn't bother him. If anything, it pushes him. Sitting there with titles already in hand, he makes it clear that it's still not enough. For Teofimo, success isn't something you settle into, it's something you chase relentlessly. He wants more belts, more recognition, more of everything, driven by a hunger he says never really fades. On the other hand, YouTube analyst Showbiz the Adult breaks it down with a simple metaphor. He sees Shakur's defense as solid but not untouchable, calling the matchup water versus water. He gives Teofimo the edge, saying he's the more fluid, adaptable fighter. In Showbiz's view, that flexibility could wear down Shakur's technical style, giving Lopez a subtle but real advantage in the ring. He breaks down exactly how Teofimo could gain the upper hand. He says Lopez can use his high fight IQ, speed, power, and athleticism to manipulate Shakur, feinting him into taking steps back and shrinking his space in the ring. Once Stevenson is positioned where Lopez wants, he can unleash combinations with precision, power, and smart punch selection. He believes that if Lopez tries to stay outside and box Shakur from a distance, he won't be nearly as effective. It's all about controlling the space and forcing the fight closer. Whereas Oscar Valdez views this fight as a true toss-up. Having gone up against Shakur, he knows just how elusive and skilled Stevenson can be. What looks straightforward is anything but. He respects Shakur's athleticism and warns that predicting a winner is nearly impossible. Valdez sees the bout as a strategic chess match where each move and countermove could decide the outcome. Valdez also weighs in on what could come next for the winner. He notes that Shakur is big for 135, but capable of moving up to 147 and still giving opponents trouble. As for potential matchups, he doesn't see Deon Haney as the top choice at 140, despite respecting him. Instead, Valdez suggests fighters like Sugar D, Sabria Matias, or Smith as more compelling next challenges, hinting at exciting stylistic matchups to watch. So who do you think came out on top in this war of words? And more importantly, who actually has the skills to back it up in the ring? Teofimo or Shakur? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to hit subscribe for more fight breakdowns.